Good afternoon, everybody. I am Pastor Dan, and as always, this is my good friend, Pastor Ann, and this is your midweek update. And I know you all have been waiting for this. Ann, how are you doing? Is this the best part of your week or what?
Yeah, it is right up there as part of the best part of my week. Getting to be able to kind of talk with you and figure out what it is that we need to tell these people about what they need to know for this week.
Yeah, and probably the key statement on there is getting to talk to me as part of your best part of the week, right? Like that's probably
Yes,
what you meant.
yes, that's exactly what I meant. Is it's all about talking to you.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
Ann, on Sunday, we got to show everybody our mugs. I'm wearing mine right here. I'm not wearing it. I just have it right here. It's kind of
I
awesome.
see that. That looks great.
But I added to our swag. Like, look at this. I got a shirt.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
great. Now,
yeah,
did Caitlin make that too?
yes, yeah. She made the shirt, and she had the vinyl stamp, so it's like plastic. It's nice.
Yeah, I
But
see that. That looks like
but
familiar faces.
yeah, that's me, and that's you, and it's the Dan and Ann show because I don't know if you heard about this. We've become movie stars.
Yeah, we haven't.
Yeah, no, I have a shirt.
Yeah, I know. And it's a great shirt and I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah, and I have a mug.
Yeah.
That means we're officially famous, right?
We're officially crazy is
To
probably what
hundreds
it
of
means.
to hundreds of people on Facebook. That's how we're famous.
Hundreds of people on Facebook love us.
Maybe
That's
five,
correct.
maybe closer to fives and tens.
That could be true. But anyway, I love the shirt. I sort of recognize myself there.
Yeah.
So that's very cool.
Well,
Well,
I'm wearing a shirt and you're on the moon. Is there a reason you're on the moon today? Are we gonna find out later?
I'm on the moon for a reason, yes. It's a
Oh,
little
okay.
chilly here though. So, but I'm going to tell you about it in a little bit.
All right. Well, maybe. Well, is the weather good on the moon?
It's a little dreary if you look. There's not a lot of sunshine on the moon
Oh,
because it's the moon.
well, on planet Earth today, the weather is awesome. I know you were concerned, but like sunny and bright and
High of
shiny.
75.
High of 75. It's going to be a fantastic day. So if you get back to planet Earth today, I'd say, hey, go take a walk, you know?
You know what? I'll do that. In fact, I'm thinking about eating lunch outside in a little bit.
Oh, that'll be
So,
good.
well, I don't know if it's a little bit from now.
Hey, we should probably tell the people who are patiently waiting for the announcements
Yes,
what
we
we need
should
to
get
tell them,
back
right?
into those things. All right. Well, we've talked about, I have a list here. We talked about your shirt. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yes. We have something new starting this Sunday that is going to be something awesome for families. And I think you and a team of our staff are putting that together. So tell me about
Yes.
the Family Connect service.
We are really looking forward to this week. We've been talking about this for a little bit, but starting what we're calling the Family Connect service. And what the Family Connect service is a service dedicated to families that have a fourth grader on down to come and be part of our 9:40 or 11:10 service. And we're really gearing this towards people who are wanting to have kind of that family connection and what's happening. I'm trying to take this back so it goes full screen, but I'm not seeing
No, it's great. It looks good.
it looks good.
Yep.
And so, but we're hoping to kind of meet the needs of families who have been struggling to maybe to engage with church yet and say, hey, there's not a lot for our kids. What do we do? Well, we're going to have a family-friendly service. So there's going to be interactive parts of it. There's going to be worship geared for your child, fourth grade on down. And then, but Pastor Phil's message is going to be shown. We're recording that, so it'll be a live feed over. So we're going to have his message. We're going to do a family prayer time, family discussion questions. But we really want to engage you as families out there and encourage you to bring your kids in to be a part of this. So I'm really looking forward to that. This week is the start of this.
Okay. So my understanding is that you have to have someone fourth grade or under to bring your family.
Yeah, so a few of the kind of the guidelines is if you have multiple kids in your home, one of them has to meet the needs of the fourth grade on down. Now, if there are older ones, bring them along. But if you just have older ones, this isn't for you. You need to have a fourth grader. It's kind of like present your ticket. It's going to be present your fourth grader at the door. Fourth grade on down at the door. Identification, birth certificate, major credit cards. No, not any of that.
Okay.
But and then the other kind of rule is this isn't a child care service. This isn't a drop-off point. And so you need to be present. A guardian of 18 or older, a parent or guardian, has to be with the child the entire service, because it really is going to be family friendly to engage with them, not just leave them and let someone else kind of babysit your kid type thing. So
Okay, so it's a family event. You have to have someone fourth grade or under to bring your family. My understanding is also that I heard something about craft bags and stuff for the littler kids, that maybe there's a little more freedom for them to move around in there. Is that true?
yeah, we're going to be social distancing. When you walk in, you're kind of see that. We're hoping Lisa and I are going to kind of put a video together later this week to kind of show you what it's going to look like in there. But we're also going to provide materials like crayons, pen, pencil, note sheets for the adult, but also note sheets for the child. So there is a full-on, like, hey, hands-on activity stuff while the message is even going on, because it might be the first time your child sat through a full 30-minute message from Pastor Phil, and we understand that.
So it sounds like if families haven't wanted to engage yet because they weren't sure if their kids were gonna maybe be able to sit through the service and stuff, this is the place for them.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
It's great.
That's great. So thanks for sharing that. I look forward to seeing how that goes, although I won't be able to be in there.
No.
I don't have a child
You
fourth
don't
grader.
have a fourth grader?
No, so I'm kind of out. But
Maybe
I
you
look
go with
forward
me.
to,
I kind of act like a fourth grader at times. So
yeah, I could bring you. That's true. So anyway, so that's great. That's coming up this weekend. Looking forward to that. 4th of July is coming. And so the weekend of the 4th and 5th.
it actually comes every year. I knew that was confusing, but every year it happens.
Every year it comes?
In July, typically on the 4th.
Right after July 3rd?
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you. So the weekend though of July 5th, 4th and 5th, our service times are going to be a little bit different. We're going to be doing the Sunday services at 8, 9:40, and 11:10, but there won't be any Saturday night venue at 6 because that is the 4th of July. So no Saturday night, and there will be no Sunday evening service that week. But the service is going to be a great one. Lots of music, lots of fun. The 4th of July weekend is always a really fun service for us. And the music ministry people have got a really nice package put together for us as we celebrate the 4th of July and our independence.
That'd be
so
great.
That's just wanting people to know that. And then let's see.
There's no special activities happening after that service either, right? So
no, unfortunately, because of the COVID-19, we're not going to be doing our church picnic, which normally happens. Thank you for mentioning that.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm here for you to help out.
You are here for me. So, another thing that we wanted to talk about that is very exciting that's coming up is July is always the month for VBS.
Yes, it is.
Yes, and so we're heading into July shortly. So this year, though, Dan, we've had to make some changes. Now, you and I have been involved in VBS for a lot of years.
A lot of years now. You've kind of been the star of this show every year. Is kind of how it works. And I don't know how, but they keep asking us to come back.
They do.
I don't know what it is. And so this year, they're proud to announce the theme this year. And apparently we're still going to be on the cover. And it is space.
Supernatural encounters with God. It's going to be exciting. This year, though, Dan, you are going to be the main character, Rocket Dan.
How did that happen?
How did that happen?
Yeah.
They just knew you were a movie star.
They saw Dan and Ann returns to church and just knew that Dan and Ann go to space had to happen.
Well, yeah, and I think they kept hearing you say you wanted to be a movie star, and they said, let's make him one.
Okay,
That's
got
what I think happened. So space supernatural encounters with God with Rocket Dan and Houston Ann are going to be taking off July 19th through the 23rd. Those things are going to be starting those each evening at 6:15, and it's going to be virtual online.
Gotcha.
Right? So we weren't able to do VBS in-house like we've always done before, but we are going to be doing virtual online, and you and I are going to be, well, not us, Rocket Dan and Houston Ann are going to be doing stories each night. There's going to be crafts. There's going to be music from the worship team. There's going to be stories. I said that already. There's actually going to be craft packets for the first 250 kids that register. They're going to be able to pick up craft packet so that every night of the VBS, they'll have all the craft materials, which I think is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
There's even a part for preschool kids. There's going to be a VBS story time for preschool kids that's going to be available each day at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Sometimes the preschool kids, it's better to do that in the morning. But there's something for 3-year-olds through 6th grade. So there's something for everybody. You and I are going to work, well, those people. I keep getting confused between our alter egos.
Yes. It's Rocket Dan and Houston.
Yes. Yeah. So anyway, here's the thing. We are going to have this great VBS online called Space Supernatural Encounters with God, but you need to get your kids registered, Dan. You need to get Wilson registered online.
And if they pre-register, like you said, they're going to get the craft packet and get all the information so we can send them the appropriate content.
Absolutely. And the way that they're going to do that is they're going to go to cwmc.church/events. Events. Or I think you can even click on the events tab and it'll be there.
Nice.
Yes. So get your kids registered if you want them to participate in virtual VBS this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think some of our characters, some of those people who maybe, we've got some villains and things that seem to show up all the time. They may be making an appearance, but it's going to be a great VBS, July 19th through the 23rd.
They did a really good job of making us look like us in those.
They did. This is probably a little bit of where this other Dan and Ann thing came out of.
Oh, you mean like on my shirt?
Yeah, it's just like that. Mm-hmm.
Like you just put a rocket helmet on there, and it's the same person.
It would be, yeah. So I think we have one more announcement that we needed to make in this midweek update.
Yeah. Hey, every week our team has been evaluating, hey, how's things going as we're re-engaging church, and we've been overwhelmed by how many people have been coming back and just the warmth and seeing people's faces. It's been great. We're going to be making a change here coming up, and that's to our Sunday evening service at 6 p.m. What we're going to be doing is that service is going to look a little different. We're going to format differently. That's no longer going to have the same message as the whole weekend. We're really going to put a focus on that to be more of a hymn sing with a little devotional. The choir may come out and sing every so often for that, but we're just kind of changing the format of that. And so Pastor Phil, he might still be there every so often, but he won't have live teaching for that night. So we wanted people to be aware of that. And throughout this whole process of re-engaging, we're always looking at what's the best format for our services that's going to be the best for our staff as well as our congregation. And that's going to be the next change that we're doing.
Okay, so it used to be it was just the same service as Sunday morning.
Yep.
Now it's going to be a different type of service, but with, I think, lots more music.
Yeah, lots more music, a lot of hymns, choruses. It's great. I've been there the last 2 weeks. It's been great energy. The organ comes out and it's played too. I mean, and so it's been a great time. Does the organ actually
come out, or is it just already there?
It's there, but someone's actually playing it. So I believe Ellie plays that each week. And but I've been really encouraged by just that service. And I grew up in a 90s kid. I mean, hymns. I remember the church I was at, we'd sing them every week. And so some of those who I haven't sung in a really long time, like they come back to me. And I'm just like, I find myself not even looking at the words because I remember it. It's great.
Yeah, so that's awesome. So that's a big change. And I think that kind of came from, we were finding that a lot of people were coming Sunday morning and Sunday night. We wanted to give them something a little bit different for Sunday night. So just letting people know that is happening. So that's great. Thanks for that update.
You're welcome.
I think that kind of fills out our list of things that we had.
You and I are back on Sunday mornings as always. The Dan and Ann show are going to be there because we have shirts now. So
yeah, you made that shirt and it's going to be watched. They'll cut our program.
They're going to cut it. But did I hear correctly, Ann? That is it true that you have the ability to like hold your breath underwater for like 8 minutes and 37 seconds, and on Sunday morning you're gonna get a tank of water and just sit in it for most of our show to show people how long you can hold your breath? Is that true?
There was a very specific amount of time.
Yeah, 8 minutes and 37 seconds is what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have no intention of doing that. I would not survive that.
You can't, man. That's not true information.
No.
No.
I really do question your source of information.
I don't know. They just happen. It's what I hear. So.
Anyway, thank you for that. So I think we have sufficiently taken up enough of people's time.
Probably.
So
So
anyway, we're going to be back with you on Sunday. We hope this helps you out with information you need to know. Be looking for Dan and Lisa's video coming up this week that will have all the information you need to know about the Family Connect service. And until Sunday, we hope you have a great day.
see you later.